we're going from noob to pro in Roblox Grow a Hack Empire. Starting with this ugly noob and working our way up to billions of dollars. Make sure to stick around to see just how much money we make and consider subscribing. So the first thing we have to do is place this junk computer here at the start over here. But it's not going to be able to make anything if we don't place a hacker to go along with it. Get to hacking, noob. You need a hack on this computer. Otherwise, we're not going to make any money. Anyway, as you can see, he's made me $48. Hack those bank accounts, hack those social security, steal the money from the old people, and bring it to me, please. Thank you. Okay, anyways, now we have $96. Well, the $200 that we started with plus the 96. And if we walk over to... Do I have to walk over there? Anyways, if we head over to this computer shop, we can buy another one of these junk computers because that's literally all we have the money for. And then we also need to buy another noob hacker, which is stupid. Luckily, there's one in shop of both of those. I don't know what we would have done if there wasn't, but thankfully there is. So we don't have to worry about that. Let's go ahead and place this computer right next to the other computer. I don't know if that's the best place to have all the stuff, but I mean, I'm not going to think about it too much. Let's go ahead and place that noob. Now they're both farming me up the dough with junk computers, and we have noob idiots farming away for my beautiful hacking empire. Let's go ahead and check the competition. We have Aiden. Who does this guy think he is? Oh my gosh, he has 379 million. I think he might actually be who he thinks he is. Is this Janda? Dude, I can't tell the difference. He's a part of the green bean army, though. I'm a part of the orange puffle army. Comment if you're in the orange puffle army. Don't do that. That sounds like something a YouTuber would say. And now I feel disgusted with myself. Something along the lines of like and subscribe. Anyways, computer shop. Let's go buy more noobs. We only have enough money to purchase another junk computer and maybe more noobs. There's 2 in the shop, so I mean, we can head back home and place down 2 of these junk computers and 2 noobs. I'll take whatever I can get, man. Let's just place the noobs down next to the computer so they start working, and we got a little thing going on here, okay? We got a little bit of money coming in. We got the 450 here, 450 here, 60 from the brand new computers, and they're working. And just feel free to steal all the money from the old ladies, honestly. They don't even need it if you think about it. They had twice the time to get the money. Okay, I could have teleported here. I just found out that I can teleport. I just found out that I can teleport to the computer shop, and I feel like an idiot. I feel like a giant idiot. Can I spin this wheel for free? I got a free spin. How much money am I gonna get from this? Hopefully this propels us upwards. No, I almost got the 3% thing. But now I just have $5,000. That's stupid, dude. I guess we can upgrade to the basement rig. We can buy just all of the stock of the basement rig. What kind of hack? We have to stick with the noob, or we can buy the nerd hacker. Okay, let's just buy the nerd hacker, dude. And we're out of stock for the noob, so we can't even place the other things yet. Okay, let's just put the nerd over here. He's gonna be like the manager of these noobs. So here he's gonna be making way more money because he's a much better hacker and he's got the thing. So if they get confused, you know where to go to. You go to your manager, Mr. Nerd over here. He's balding. Why is this guy balding? Just be orange, bro. Wilted rose emoji. Anyways, I'm collecting all the money, and we are now at $2.4 thousand. Almost 3,000, actually. I could skip all the way to the experienced hacker if I just buy the starter pack. If I buy the starter pack. I could skip to the $2.5 million hacker if I buy the 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 guy. It's only 139 Robux. I've become corrupted to the wealth. Let's go ahead and buy the firewall pack. I don't even care. $1.39. Oh yeah, we're speed running this game with OP stuff. Okay, so now we have the noobs, and they're being managed by this nerd, who's being managed by 1 by 1 by 1 by 1, which I always accidentally forget and give him 1 less 1 than he actually needs, but it's fine. It's whatever. He makes us so much money. He makes us $1,000 every second. Anyways, we're at $50,000. Let's collect all the money from the noobs, collect the money from the nerd, and the $30,000 from the firewall guy. And if we come over here, we now have 82K to purchase stuff. We can buy one of these firewall rigs, but there's none in the shop. Now I feel like an idiot. We can buy one of these experienced hackers, and that's pretty much it. We can also just buy a gamer rig, because, I mean, we need him to be on something. And most of these rigs are kind of bad, so we're gonna just put him here. And I think at this point, we might actually just be able to move all of these guys. Let's move all of these guys to the corner where we don't have to look at them, because they're kind of ugly, and they don't even make us a lot of money. Noob. No. Yeah, they're getting sent to the corner. Junk computer. Junk computer. Another one. Now we have 4 noob hackers. Wait, why aren't they turning around? Guys, stop facing the other direction. You're annoying me. Okay. Now that we've moved these ugly noobs out of my face, stupid fat noobs, we can now go over to the shop and see because it just restocked. We can also, well, actually, I forgot to get money from my hackers. So let's go ahead and collect the 13,000 from this business guy who's on a gaming rig and whatever, like 100,000 from the hacker guy. 2,000 from the nerd over here on the loser. And we can buy 3 firewall rigs. Oh my gosh. We can buy another one of these experienced hackers and just a nerd, I guess. And then with that, we can place all of these rigs. So here we have the firewall, and the firewall. We can just delete this. Give me the nerd. And now we have actually started to build an empire. This is real money that we're looking at. We got OP 1x1x1. We got the gamer rig. We got the firewall rig with the nerds on them. And then we got the businessmen. And then in this corner, we have just some junk money that we don't even need. These people suck. But I'm too lazy to throw them away, so they get to live another day, I guess. Let's go ahead and throw away all of those basement rigs because I don't even care about upgrading these losers. And let's collect all this money. We got 20k from each of these and 100,000 from 1x1x1. We're already at 200k. To be able to rebirth, we have to get to 500k. Let's go ahead and try to get that going. This guy has 311 million and he hasn't rebirthed. What is the point? He hasn't done a single rebirth. The shop is out of stock. We need more money. Head back home. We have a experienced hacker. We've collected one. Let's go ahead and remove this nerd and place an experienced hacker so that we make a little bit more money. I don't think that the amount that we make is that much greater, but I'll still take it. Now we're left with a nerd. I don't know what to do with him. I guess let's buy all of these starter rigs so we can just have some extra computers in case we need to place people down. Why is this computer smaller than the other one? Let's collect all of this money. Oh, and we're almost at 500,000. If we get to 500k, we'll be able to rebirth. The shop restocks in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So until then, we have to sit here with these stupid hacker noobs. And we now have enough money to rebirth. We hit 500,000 and place this guy down so we can farm up some money. With the rebirth, we've gotten some money, so we don't have to restart from scratch entirely. We have a junk computer and a noob, but I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that away instantly because I don't even care for that, dude. The junk computers, the noobs, they were not doing anything for us. Okay, so I'm gonna ignore all we need is this guy for now, and we can farm up some dough. And with the dough, we go and we purchase OP things. So we need to try getting this multitask rig or this. We can buy another one of these firewall rigs and 3 of these gamer rigs. And with that, we just need to find more hackers to fill up the locations. We need to collect more money first because I'm at 9,500 and the only thing we can hire with that is a bunch of noobs. So let's go ahead and hire some normal people, not noobs. I don't want any fat, stupid noobs. We can hire 4 computers, so we need to buy 4 people. Let's go with 1 experienced hacker. Go back, collect more money, buy 2 experienced hackers. We gotta keep this place organized. I can't have everything sloppy, just hanging around, dude. We need it to be professional. We need a professional setup. Get to work, guys. We need to make as much money as humanly possible. So the new organization is I have a firewall rig here with one of those businessmen, professional hackers. He's gonna make a good amount. We got 1x1x1, obviously farming up a lot of dough, but it's not enough. We need literally 25 million to be able to buy some of the rarer things, and we are only at 190,000. So we are rookie numbers, dude. Let's go ahead and head back here. What is in the shop? We have 240,000 to spend. Can we get one of the rarer hackers? If we get enough money in 3 minutes, we'll be able to buy the street hacker, but we need 350k. So let's see how our money making farm is going. Oh, we have enough. Literally already. It took 5 seconds and we already have enough to purchase this street hacker. So let's go ahead and return here. Let's go ahead and remove the experienced hacker and put down this street hacker. I don't know how the guy who just hacks for fun is a better hacker than the businessman, but I'm not going to question it. Now we have a hacker that's got no computers, so we got to go buy him one. There's nothing good. We have to wait until the restock. I guess we are forced to just stay around here until we make enough money and the shop restocks. Why is Mama Alyssa B standing in my base? They left my base. They left the game entirely. Anyways, let's go check out this guy's base. This is our competition, James B. Boy's base. Well, actually, he has nothing, so he's not even our competition yet. Let's ignore him. He's a noob. Get out of my face. Flippin'. You stupid flippin' noob. What about Steel Owner's base? Is Steel Owner a goat? No, he's also a noob. Look at these stupid noobs just typing away at the computer. No one's here. What about Armeed? Armeed also just has a noob. Why is everyone in this game a noob? No one has money. Felly's base. Felly is also a noob. Look at this. He's got 2 nerds. We need to increase the amount of bread we're making here, dude. What is happening? 2 noobs. Okay, what about your mom? Wow, really original name, dude. I'm definitely not crying because that's really mean. Why would you say that? Oh, the shop restocks in 10 seconds. Let's see how much money we made since then. Okay, collect all the dough from all the people, and we are at 833,000. We're almost at $1 million. So with that, we can purchase a cyber rig. Let's go ahead and buy 2 of these experienced hackers and the cyber rig for 550,000. Let's go ahead and put the cyber rig right here, and we can place the 1x1x1 hacker on there so we can make the most amount of money, obviously. And then we need the firewall rigs on the right and the left. Street hacker, experienced hacker, and now we got it going. You can get rid of these noobs and replace them with experienced hackers. Our base is super overpowered right now. Oh my gosh, the cyber rig is crazy OP with this 1x1x1 guy. We're literally at $380,000 already. 400K. We're making so much money, dude. And we need to try making as much money as humanly possible. We have to become billionaires in this game, or else I've failed. I bought a bunch of computers for these nerds. Look at the setup that we got going on. We need another one of these street hackers because he makes a lot of multipliers, but we're gonna have to wait until the shop restocks. This is currently the money-making method, though. We're farming up as much as humanly possible. We're already at 2.1 million. We need to get to $1 billion. A control rig for 25 million. That's crazy. I don't know if the smartest move would be to save up as much as possible or if it would be to rebirth now. They're farming up as much money as possible. This is all we have, though. There's nothing else in the shop that we can put down. This guy steel owner is in shock at how ballin' I am. I could purchase your entire house. I need help. Can you help? It's not like we can trade in this game, dude. No, I can't help you. I wish I could. I actually just can't help you. I don't know what you want me to do. If the shop restocks and there's a lot of good stuff in here, then it might be worth it to just not rebirth. But if the shop restocks and there's a bunch of bad stuff, then we should probably just rebirth at that point. Bobby Robot for 9.5 million is in stock. All of these are in stock. 1x1x1 is in stock for 2.5 million. And there's a bunch of street hackers. I feel like there's actually a lot of money to be made here. Okay, let's stick around. Let's stick around. I think we'll be able to hit the billion with the rebirth that we have. I don't think we need the 4 times. Let's go ahead and buy this cyber rig as well. What? Oh, I don't have enough money. Cyber rig purchase. Is there any other computers we can get? More gamer rigs. And that should be all we need. Go ahead and place another one of these cyber rigs here. We can place another 1x1 on the cyber rig. And then we can place the gamer rig here. Wait, we're out of gamer rig space. Put the street hackers on the firewall rigs. I'm just placing down all the computers so that we have an idea of where to go with the base organization. We have only hackers left. I've gotten all the tables down at least. So let's go ahead and start placing these hackers down. Nerd hacker placed right here. We got a business hacker. We got a professional hacker here, and here we got a nerd hacker there, another nerd hacker, and an experienced hacker over here. And now this hacker's making 480 every single second. This nerd is making 400 every second. These hackers are making 1,800 every second. The 1x1x1s are making 9,000 every second. And we have like 1 million hackers. So this should be the money-making farm. We just got 1 million off of one of those 1x1x1s. This is crazy. We're swimming in the dough. I think rebirthing is gonna help us multiply more money faster because right now we're kind of capped out at the speed that we're going. So I think if we rebirth, we'll be able to get that 4-time multiplier, which will make us able to farm up way more cash way faster. So here we're gonna go ahead and rebirth, and we are going to make way more money way faster. Let's go ahead and place this firewall rig down with 1x1x1, the goober. Now we're making a little bit less money right now, but over time we will make way more. Now we just have to restock everything that we had in our base, but that's not that bad. I will take that. We just have to wait for the shop to restock a couple of times, and we'll be able to get some OP stuff once again. We got 180,000 from the 1x1. Let's go ahead and check the computers. Multitask rig is 250K, but we have 2 hacking rigs there, so we just need 2 hackers to help us. Right now we can go with 1 experienced hacker and probably a street hacker. If we go back to the base, we should have enough to just upgrade to a street hacker. And after collecting the money from the 1x1x1, we should have enough money to purchase this. We should have enough money to purchase this street hacker. And this is going to make us way more dough than having an experienced hacker on the table. And we are already doing way better. So we just have to wait until the shop restocks, or we make enough money within this 4-minute time period to purchase one of the super OP things. This time I'm only going to buy OP things, though. I'm not going to spam my base with a bunch of ugly, weak, experienced hackers. I'm going to only get street hackers and up. We can buy one of these multitask rig for 250K, which will be a little bit stronger for this 1x1x1, which will make us a little bit more money than we were making before. Now he's making 9,600, which is a little bit more than he was making with the more OP computer. So, I mean, clearly we're in the right direction. He's making way more money. And we don't even have the equipment that we had last time, and he's making way more money. So we're almost at our first million since we rebirthed. Boom! We have hit $1 million. What can we purchase? We can purchase another firewall rig. I mean, I might as well, since we have the money. Is there any anything that we can purchase here. The 1x1x1 is not in stock, so the next one would be the DJ Hacker. And he's in stock, but he costs 5.5 million. I guess we're just gonna have to wait until it restocks because we're probably not making 5 million by the time in 1 minute, I think. Let's go ahead and check on the competition again. Your mom's base, he's kind of stepping it up. He's got a lot of computers here. He's upgraded to a gamer rig. He's got a lot of these noobs. He only has $40,000. We have Ben, who's wearing Hello Kitty pajamas. What? Felly's base. Let's go ahead and check Felly's base. He's getting up there, man. He's got a lot of these hacking multitask rigs. Experienced hackers. He's no longer on the noobs. Last time we checked on him, I think he had a lot of nerds and he had a lot of noobs, but now he just has a lot of nerds. The computer shop is restocked, so let's go ahead and check what's in there. All the affordable, expensive ones are not in stock, so the only thing we can get is 3 firewall rigs, which I'm fine with. As long as there's street hackers on the firewall rigs, we should make enough money. It should be worth it. But let's go ahead and buy one of these 1x1s because there's 2 in stock. Hopefully we can make enough money to purchase 2 of those 1x1s. We can already purchase one of these 1x1x1s, but if we make enough money in the next 4 minutes, we'll be able to purchase another one because there's 2 in stock. Go ahead and put this other 1x1x1 on one of these tables. We can line this place up with a bunch of firewall rigs because we have 100 of them. Now we have a bunch of computers and no one to work them. But I'm not gonna buy I'm not gonna buy experienced hackers. I'm not buying any more after this guy. Oh, we can buy 2 street hackers. I'm stupid. Okay, let's go ahead and put these guys on the computers in here. Boom, boom. And now we've got a much better lineup of money. Each one of those street hackers makes us 3.6k every single second. And I mean, even this guy, the experienced one, makes us 2,600. We got an extra 1,000 from the street hackers, so we need more of those. Cost 2.5 million to buy another 1x1x1, so we need to farm up the money quick. Come on, guys, stop slacking. We now have enough to buy the 1x1x1x1, so let's go ahead and buy him. 2.5 million, and we're sent to 400k now. We plummeted in money. Let's buy some of these experienced hackers. I'm taking it back. Okay, I realize they don't really make that much less than the street hackers, so it's kind of worth it. We can kick out this one and put a 1x1x1. And now we have a lot of money coming in. We need to get more computer upgrades for these 1x1x1s, but that'll be on the next item shop restock. Why did I call it an item shop like Fortnite? I don't know. I actually have no idea, but we don't have to worry about that whatsoever. The shop restocks in 1 minute, so I guess we can return to checking other people's bases. Oh, Felly has upgraded. He now has 2 of these street hackers, so I mean, he's getting up there, and he's got these nice computers, the multitasking computers. What about your mom's base? He's got nothing going on. He's got nothing going on here. I mean, he's got some experienced hackers now. That's at least an upgrade. I don't think he had any before. On Ben's base, he's got a bunch of experienced hackers and a bunch of these firewall tables. So at least he's got something going on there. Sammy over there's got literally nothing, and then Evan also just has nothing. He's got a bunch of noobs here. What is that thing? What is that thing? That is so... What are you? Stop moving. Let me examine you. What am I looking at? Is that Gorlock the Destroyer? That's so funny. What? Gorlock, no. Gorlock. Who put Gorlock in the game, dude? That's crazy. Anyways, let's focus on actually important things like the game. Buy more of these firewall rigs. And there's still nothing affordable in the shop. The only one that is in the computer restock is this stupid control rig, which costs 25 million. So I guess we're spending more money on hackers. 350k for a street hacker. There's a 1x1x1 in stock, and we'll work towards these higher end hackers to help us make as much money as humanly possible. But I have not collected the money in a second. Gorlock, get out of my base. I'm gonna lose it. Let's get all of this money into our pockets. We now have enough money to buy one of these 1x1x1x1s and a street hacker. So since we got a lot more firewall rigs too, we don't have to worry about that either. Running out of computers, not a problem. We're just sitting with a 1x1x1 in our inventory, dude. We need to get rid of that guy. We need to play sound a real hacker. I don't know why I'm so dedicated to making this as organized as possible, but for some reason we're being super organized with it. I don't know. My brain doesn't work very well. If we get to 9 million, we'll be able to upgrade to the next person that's stronger than the 1x1x1x1. But we have to get to like 9 million. He costs 9.5 million, and we'll be able to get Bobby Robot, who is somehow better than 1x1x1. I don't even know how. We are at 7.3 million. I guess while we're waiting, let's check on Gorlock's base. We're the richest person in the... No, we're not. Someone named Troy joined, and he's Who's the richest? Where's Troy? Extro Syndicate. What in the world? How does he have more money than us? He's got the 25 million guy, and they're on cyber rigs. Why does he have the nerd on a cyber rig? He has better multiplier. Why does he have this guy on this thing? Wait, I can steal from him? I can steal his computer? Wait, that's crazy. The shop has officially restocked, so let's go ahead and collect as much money as possible. We never ended up getting the 9.5 million guy, but maybe something else will be there for us. Hopefully. I have no idea. We're at 13 million, however. We can get 2 of these multitasking rigs for very little. We can get 2 firewall rigs. What about the hackers? Bobby Robot is out of stock. So is Cyborg. The only one that isn't out of stock is Void Hacker. You gotta be kidding me. 25 million? We need to double what we have. Or we need to double what we have to be able to buy that guy. That's stupid. Let's go ahead and upgrade the computers of these. Why did he go there? Go to the expensive computer, you goober. And we've got our empire going on. We got a lot of employees now. And eventually we're just gonna have a small little runway here to walk through. Because I'm gonna fill this place with as many computers as humanly possible. I would steal the cyber rig from this guy, but he's literally wearing a core block. He's just gonna buy it back. Wait, is this the developer of the game? This is this guy's game. I am in this guy's lobby. This is the person who owns this game. Hello, owner. I'm gonna go steal from his base. No, he definitely has enough Robux to steal it back. That would be awful. I want to see this guy's base. We gotta check out the owner's base. He's literally in our game. That's the last thing I expected. Everyone's sitting here and yapping off his ear. They're all trying to talk to him. This little kid is like yelling off his ear. Let's check out this guy's base. As you can see, he's got the gamer rig, the multitasking rig. He's got the control rig over here with the 1x1x1 guy. He honestly doesn't have that much of crazy stuff, but he has 196 million just chilling right there. That computer must be really overpowered, dude. Everyone who has it is a billionaire. I don't know if that's the reason, but if it is, then we need to get it ASAP Ferg. There's 2 cyber rigs, so we can go ahead and buy those. There's also 2 multitask rigs. We can buy those. And we now have 27 million, so there's no way that we can't buy something like this cyborg hacker for 15 million. He's literally way stronger. Than 1x1x1 is a 3 times multiplier. This guy is a 10 times multiplier. And if we make a little bit more money, we'll be able to purchase another one of them. So let's get to another 15 million. Let's place these cyber rigs right here, and this is where we're gonna have the cyborg hacker typing away at the cyber rig. He literally makes 60k every second. Dude, we are making money moves. This 1x1x1 only makes 9k every second. Let's collect all of this money, and we should be able to buy a second one of those super OP guys for 15 million. We're already at 20 million, so we should be able to buy another one of these cyborgs pretty easily. And we can also buy, and then we can buy 2 more 1x1x1s. 1x1x1x1. It's always an extra 1, and I always forget it, dude. I'm never gonna get that. Anyways, we can place a second cyborg hacker down so that we make 120 a second combined by these 2 people. And then we can place another 1x1x1 down at this computer. Don't work at that one. Work at this one. Allow me to be overly organized, dude. Look at how organized my base is. We have the street hackers over on the left. We've got the 1x1x1s kind of lining up here. We're gonna have another row right here and then another row right here. And then we have the cyborg rigs right here, farming up as much money as humanly possible there. And the billion is looking very possible now. We're getting there. If we can get some of these control rigs, and then if we can fill them with a bunch of these void hackers, then we will literally be chilling. We should have enough resources to be able to purchase this next time it comes into the shop, because now that the shop restocked, we can collect all of our money and head over there to see what's there. What can we purchase? Oh my gosh, I'm collecting all the money and we're at 42 billion. What in the world? We could rebirth, but I don't even think it's worth it. The shop restocked and there's nothing. Nothing good is here. Okay, multitask rig. I guess we can purchase that. Make a little bit more. No void hacker or cyborgs are in the shop. We can purchase a Bobby and a DJ hacker at least. But that sucks, dude. We might have to sacrifice the organization of the base for this, low-key. Let's just head back here and place all these hackers down. Let's place these DJ hackers. DJ hacker. We need them on the second strongest computer that we have, pretty much. Bobby Robot. We can place the rest of these 1x1s wherever they will fit. Okay. The organization is falling apart, but we are making way more money. As you can see, Mr. Robot is making 16k a second. We got the DJs over here making 12k a second. Road to $1 billion. We're already at 50 billion. We just have to wait for the shop to restock once again, and then we can purchase more OP stuff. The owner of the game left. He must have been annoyed by that random toddler. Okay, I'm not gonna say it like that. That was mean. The random British toddler. He's British, so it's fine. Everybody knows that you can be mean to people if they're British, and I don't mean that seriously, so if you're British, I'm sorry. I love the British people. I love their tea. Coffee's better, man. I'm distracted. Let's just focus on the game. Anyways, we should have another free spin, actually. I didn't think about that. I feel like most of the time these games give you a couple of free spins every once in a while. I have to wait a whole day to spin again, dude. There's no way it's that worth it. Oh, but a Builderman is a 20 times multiplier. Wait, that's crazy. Let's go check on the money that we have. We have 4 million from the cyber rigs each. A bunch of money. The robots got 1.5 million for us, and both the DJs also have another million. So we're at 66 million. We're almost at our first 100 million. We need some more OP stuff to come in the shop, please. Why is it that every time I was poor, there was like a million cyber rigs and control rigs, and then there was like every void hacker, every cyborg hacker, every Bobby. But now that I have a bunch of money to spend, there's nothing in the shop. We need hackers so we can make $1 billion. I guess we have to wait a little longer. After waiting a moment, we can collect the money from everyone, and we are almost at 100 million. Come on, give me 100 million. I want to reach 100 million. Oh, 99 million, 100. We got our first 100 million. Now we just have to do that 10 more times. 10 more times. It should not be as bad if we get a bunch of expensive stuff. So let's go ahead and check the shop. There's a control rig, 25 million. Let me purchase this. 25 million. We now have a control rig in our base. I think that's the most. I don't think we have any of those so far. What kind of hackers are here? We have 2 cyborg hackers in the shop and a Bobby robot. Let's just go ahead and buy those because the void hacker is not in the store. We would be able to buy one of those though. But for now, I'm fine with what we have. Let's go ahead and place this control rig. Oh my gosh, it takes up so much space. And we can put a cyborg hacker here. How am I supposed to place this cyborg hacker? Okay, I guess like that. I don't even. That was so weird. He makes 120k every second there. And that's are we out of computers? There's nothing better there? The shop is empty. There's nothing good here. We're gonna have to put our really OP hackers on firewall rigs, dude. Put the robot there. I can just throw away these 3 experienced hackers, dude. We don't even need them. 9,480,000. 76. Oh my gosh. So much money here, dude. It's insane. This is how much money we're missing out on from putting the cyborg on the wrong table. You miss out on so much money. See, here he makes 120,000 and here he only makes 14,000. So consider yourself. Where are you placing yourself? Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not a motivational channel. Play Roblox. I'm motivating you to play Roblox. Void hacker is in the shop. There's a void hacker in the shop. Purchase that instantaneously. This restock has blessed us. And there's 2 control rigs. Don't even play with me. Don't even play. 2 control rigs? Dude, what in the world? How much money is he gonna make us? 180,000 every second. And we have another control rig. Wait, we have like a box here with a bunch of stuff. Okay, another cyborg hacker on this one. And now we have this weird thing going on in the corner. Look at our base so far, dude. This thing is beautiful. Let's do a little walkthrough. You walk in, you instantly see this 3 multi-hacker setup. We have 10 million from each on on those. Oh my gosh. And then we have these cyber rigs in the corner. We got the lineup of street hackers, and then literally one by ones everywhere, and DJs and robots. We are in a money farm. We are making this is gonna be the road to 1 billion. We're gonna make it. We are gonna make it. Now we just need to collect even more of them. We just need to keep getting lucky in the shop because I mean, we have endless capital. We can buy as many things as humanly possible. As much control rigs and cyber rigs as possible. We can get the rarest hackers. We just need them to come in the store, dude. So I guess we wait until the restock once again. At this point, we're just waiting and waiting for restocks over and over and over. There's literally nothing in this shop, dude. The shop restocked. There's a Bobby robot. That's the only thing, dude. And I already have 2 of those. Oh, but we have a lot of money sitting here. Let's collect all of this money. So firstly, we have the 25 million from the cyber rigs. The 72 million from the control rigs. Well, some of these, 172 million and then 250 millions. Then we got 1 million from each of these guys, 1 to 2 million from each. We're at 300 million, dude. What in the world? Okay, this billion dream is looking quite possible. We're working our way there. But we still need to wait until the shop restocks. 30 seconds, please. Please put something good here. I beg. What is with this character's arms are floating? I don't think your arms are supposed to do that, Jose. You need to lock in. How are his arms doing that? What is that torso? I feel like I've never seen that Roblox torso. What is up with this? Okay, the shop restock. Let's focus on the important stuff. Multitask rig is the only thing in here. Everything else sucks. No cyber rig, no control rig. You gotta be kidding me. We got 2 cyborg hackers in the shop, 2 DJ hackers. We'll just take whatever we can get, man, at this point. I'm not even gonna complain. We'll put the multitask rigs here so we can put the 2 cyborgs here on the multitask rigs, so at least they're not on the firewall, because the firewall is not making anything. Put the DJ hackers on these multitask task rigs. I'm gonna start throwing away all of these street hackers. We don't need all of these. Why does it take so long to throw away one of these street hackers, dude? Wait, can you hit people? What is the point of this hammer? Oh, I can just delete them. Now I feel stupid. I thought I was gonna get to like hit people. I was kind of excited. We can buy a theme for our base. No, the orange one is VIP. It costs actual Robux. That's so stupid. Collect all the money from all these stupid workers. Farm up money for me right now. After collecting all the dough, we are almost halfway to 1 billion, dude. It's so close. I can taste it. I can smell it. That's such a weird thing. Why do people say that about things? So close I can taste it. Can we come up with a different way to say that? I don't like that one. Anyways, in the shop, we're stuck with this stupid shop until 2 minutes, so I'm going to return then. The shop restocked, and with that, we have another cyborg hacker that we can place right here, and another Bobby robot. We don't have a computer for this Bobby guy, though, so I guess we're just gonna put him here. I don't know. And then we can start replacing the rest of these street hackers and placing the one-by-ones where they were. And I want to get rid of all of them. Anyways, let's collect all of this money. We might actually already be at 1 billion. Hopefully. We're really close, I think. Oh my gosh. 650 million. 670 million. 700 million. No, we're still 300 million short. No. Okay. We must grind for the next 300 million. We need to collect as much money as humanly possible. But the shop keeps giving me garbage, dude. It's so annoying. 21 seconds until the restock. Please give me another control rig, and I will donate my left kidney to the creator of this game. Please. No, why did it actually put a control rig when I said that? That's so annoying. I'm not giving you my kidney, bro. Oh my gosh, 2 void hackers. We have everything. 2 void hackers, 2 cyborg hackers, 2 DJ hackers. We got cyber rigs. We got control rigs. We have literally everything. Okay, the base isn't even aesthetically pleasing anymore. We just got stuff going on here. Let's put the 2 void hackers in the control rigs. Where's the other control rig? We just fully closed off the entirety of the control rig to the outside world. Y'all are forced to work every day forever. And we have a bunch of these cyborg hackers, and we have a bunch of cyber rigs. Go ahead and remove this guy. And this dude. I see you, street hacker. Don't think you're hiding from me. Now we have another control rig and 2 more cyber rigs in our base, along with another void hacker. 2 more void hackers, actually. So we're farming up the dough super fat. I think with all this money coming in, it's safe to say that it'll only take a little bit of waiting until we hit the 200 million mark required to hit $1 billion. Dude, this is crazy. We are making so much money. All right, with that, after waiting a moment, we should have enough money to pass $901 billion. I don't even need a collector. Look at all this money that we have. We passed 1 billion. We're at, oh my gosh, are we gonna hit 2 million? Boom. And with that, we are at $1.1 billion. If you enjoyed today's video, like it or hype it or whatever, the comment something, I don't know. And if you want to see more Grow a Hack Empire, subscribe.